Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
And welcome back into another edition of Full Count Rhythm Baseball here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here at Drakes Creek Park for Game 2 of the OVL Championship Series, where your Full Count Rhythm are already leading the DuBois County Bombers 1-0. Tim Reese, last night you got us a win up in Indiana.
It was all me. Absolutely. Well, it might have been my intern, a little bit of my intern, but 75% me, 24% intern, 1% Full Count Rhythm players. Kyle McGron's had a little bit to do with it. Ryan Miller, a lot to do with 1%. Drew Robertson, 2 for 5. Drew Lowry, the Drew twins, crazy. The 3 hits for Drew Lowry, Ryan Miller, 2 for Drew Robertson, and 8 2/3 for Kyle McGron's, heading off to APSU, Austin Peay State University. So, great ball game yesterday. It's always great to get game 1 of a 3-game series. Just ask the DuBois County Bombers last year.
A strange one, as it typically you have the team that is ahead hosting first at home. Of course, last night was on the road for the Full Count Rhythm due to the threat of rain, which unfortunately around here yesterday it was pretty beautiful in Hendersonville. But none the same, we still have the ball games here tonight. The Full Count Rhythm will be home tonight, even though they're here in their second game as the home team here. And in case of a Game 3, not believing it'll happen, but in case of a Game 3, we will have home game here again tomorrow for the Full Count Rhythm at Drakes Creek Park. So a back-and-forth night possibly for the DuBois County Bombers, a strange one. You don't really see that all too much, but it is what it is, and we're here all the same looking for what the Full Count Rhythm came up 1 series short last season against this very team, Tim, and now they're 1 game away from finishing what they started.
Well, second year in the league, as most folks know that are listening in, for the Full Count Rhythm, and they have been in the championship game both years. Last year was a heartbreaker after winning the first 2 series, 2-0, just as the DuBois County Bombers did. But DuBois County won Game 1 last year in 10 innings right here on this field, 3-2, in a very tough battle, and then following night won 6-1 in a game that the Rhythm actually were never in. So DuBois County scored 5 runs in the first 2 innings.
So definitely a change of scenery for this season, where coming in 1-0 already, having a chance to close out the series here tonight. What does that mean, you think, Tim, for Full Count? I mean, it's us as well, being able to do this at home. Had a chance last season, obviously, to do it at home the same way if they had been able to win that one on the road or the one here than the Game 1. But this season, I mean, having a chance tonight to wrap things up with the OVL Championship tonight, what does that mean for this team here at Drakes Creek Park?
Well, it's just a ton. You have host home families that are here. I see Rob Wheeler, he and his wife Marion are host home family for Ty Boyd. I know the Coladas are here, John and Tammy, host home family for the Lee University boys, Bryson Jewell and J.J. Williams. So several, probably most of the host home families are here, and they've been investing in these players for the last 2 months. And then also we have sponsors that are here. I mean, Chicken Man, Todd Hundley from Chick-fil-A Rivergate probably will be here. So
we will take our first break, and we'll come back with the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups when we return.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here at Drakes Creek Park as we are set to get you underway between the Full Count Rhythm and the DuBois County Bombers for Game 2 of the OVL Championship Series here at Drakes Creek Park. And we will start off with your Chick-fil-A of starting lineups as we have, starting for the DuBois County Bombers, left fielder batting first, Josh Newton. Shortstop batting second, Camden Gasser. Right fielder batting third, Ryan Davis. Catcher batting fourth, Chase Taylor. Center fielder batting fifth, Tarek Thompson. First baseman batting sixth, Grant Hotchkiss. Designated hitter batting seventh, Dustin DuPont. Third baseman batting eighth, Cade Hudalis. Second baseman batting ninth, Xander Willis. On the bump tonight for the Bombers, it'll be Grant Stratton. Out in the defensive positioning for the Full Count Rhythm, starting with your infielders. Over at first, Tyler Franks. Second baseman, Hudson Mims. Shortstop, Levi Perrell. Third baseman, Drew Lowry. Out in the outfield, starting off with left fielder Henry Jackson, center fielder Henry Mosley, and right fielder Drew Robertson. Behind the disc tonight, Jackson Cothran. And on the bump for the Full Count Rhythm, Nick James, Tim.
Nick James on for his second game in the postseason from Clarksville, Tennessee. He's leaving the University of North Carolina after 3 years and heading back home. He will follow or go right along with teammate Kyle McGrons, who pitched last night. They will head over to Austin Peay State University, where they will begin their second college team with the Governors there. And Austin Peay, Nick James, a 6', 200-pound left-hander, the son of Richie and the brother to Lauren. He is on for his 8th appearance of the year, 6 in the regular season, and now 2 in the postseason. All starts here in the postseason. He's that first game. He pitched game 1 of round 1 against the Franklin Duelers, pitched 6 innings, gave up 8 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, walked 0 batters, which would be awesome today for Nick James, and he struck out 9. It's a 2.08 ERA in the postseason, 3.81 ERA in the regular season. Had a fantastic year here in year number 2 for the Full Count Rhythm.
First up for the Bombers will be Josh Newton, left fielder. And the first pitch of tonight's contest is in there for ball 1. As we are underway between the Bombers and your Full Count Rhythm. 2-0 count to start the at-bat here.
Josh Newton from Georgia Southwestern. He is the roommate to Carson Plumidor, a relief pitcher for the Rhythm.
3 straight balls here for Nick James.
Newton was 0 for 4 in yesterday's contest.
That one's across for the first strike of the night. Remember, you're always as much as part of the broadcast as Tim and I. We want you to jump in on the chat section on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Let us know who you're watching for, where you're watching from, as that one is fouled off, and it's our first full count of the night.
First batter. We didn't have very many full counts yesterday, as we were only 2 for 2 in full count first pitch foul balls. But this one brought to you by Century Steel, owned by Keith Hopper, not related to Claude.
Ball 4 goes outside, and the first batter of the night is on the bases. Brings up Camden Gasser.
Batting second for the Bombers, shortstop, number 2, Camden Gasser.
Lefty versus lefty situation here.
Gasser walked twice in yesterday's contest and then singled the left field. He scored the only 2 runs for the DuBois County Bombers. Might expect a bunt here.
First pitch, ball 1. Judy Carver watching on Facebook and says watching in person tonight.
I was going to say I saw her come into Drakes Creek Park along with her husband. There we go.
That one gets in there, strike 1. Vicky Maloney says, so exciting, go Rhythm. Donna Will says, let's go. Jack Thompson, Aunt Donna, and his grandpa are tuning in on YouTube tonight. We're in Chester, Virginia, as bunt being laid down for strike 2 as it goes foul. And then Emily Fromm says, go Bombers. Good luck to everyone, though.
Well, hello to the Bombers fans, as they don't have a road broadcast, so we know that there are a lot of fans from Indiana up there, Jasper, Huntingburg area, DuBois County, that'll be watching and rooting for the DuBois County Bombers.
2-2 the count.
Camden Gasser from the University of Michigan. He's a hometown boy up there in DuBois County, Huntingburg, Indiana.
And it's a full count here. Full count brought to you by Century Steel. Not related to Claude Hopper.
Steel Erection, Crane Rental, and Rigging. Been a sponsor supporter for the Rhythm all year long. We thank Keith Hopper and his sons, the Hopper boys, as the first full count, the first pitch swinging was a foul ball tonight. 46% on the year. If the batter, when the count becomes full, if he swings, he fouls the ball off.
Delivery. Ball 4. So first 2 batters are walked aboard. Brings up the 3-hole hitter and right fielder, Ryan Davis.
Batting third, right fielder, Ryan Davis.
Not the start you were wanting for Nick James here. Already in a little bit of trouble.
I say didn't walk a batter in his last start against Franklin. Struck out 9 and has walked the first 2 batters. Camden Gasser is, I think, leading the Ohio Valley League in postseason walks.
First pitch misses.
Not too worried about the Bombers hitting the ball out of the ballpark. They've only hit 10 on the year. Of course, at their stadium, not a whole lot hit out, as all these superstitious guys up here have knocked on the countertop.
That one fouled out. 1-1 count here for Davis.
Ken Stegall, one of the most superstitious people I've ever met in my life. He's wearing the same socks he wore the last time we played and won.
Smell him over here. Swung on, strike 2. 1-2 the count.
Just stating facts here, Mark McDaniel, our PA man. They're 11th in the league in home runs. Should I just hammer this point?
That one bounces in the turf. Ball 2. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
You're little stitious?
Just a little.
He's little stitious.
2-2 the count. Delivery from James. That one swung on, popped up out into left field. Therefore, it is Henry Jackson for the first out of tonight's contest. So one away, runners on first and second, brings up Chase Taylor, the catcher for the Bombers.
Chase Taylor, 6 foot, 220-pound redshirt freshman, attends the University of Evansville. Also a local boy there in DuBois County from Huntingbird, Indiana. Went to Southridge High School. He is playing in his 5th game. Came on as a pinch hitter in yesterday's ball game.
First pitch swinging, fouls that one off. Jared Sells on Facebook says, let's go Rhythm. It's payback time. Teresa Thompson says, go Bombers. And Pryor, Pop and Grand Pryor watching in Whitwell, Tennessee. Go Rhythm. And Gretchen and Coons Mundi says, go Bombers. Swung on, strike 2. And Jairo Rubio says, come on now.
Jairo Rubio, missionary to Nicaragua. He's a local boy down there in Ocotal and a Full Count Ministries missionary.
That one swung on, goes foul down the third base line, keeps it an 0-2 count.
We love those young men down there. Alex Montiel, Jairo Rubio, Wilmer Lopez, David Zeladon.
Bill Womack says, watching after rehabbing from open heart surgery.
Wow. Well, let's not get too excited. Should we not? Should we be careful? Yeah.
Tonight.
Be careful. We'll try to be even keeled here. Arsenio Ponce is one of the missionaries. Is Alfredo Burkeen out in second base? Second base umpires talking to home plate umpire Bobby Smith about something. Maybe there's seventh inning stretch dance. Maybe Mark toe tapping.
Doing it different. That one swung on, hit well, gets out to right field. It'll go fair. One run looks like coming across. Throw in, and that will be a one-out single RBI with runners on the corners.
Almost an exact replica of yesterday's first inning in terms of a line drive right down on the right field line. Yesterday it was Ryan Davis hit a double down that right field line that scored Camden Gasser, who walked in the first inning. So
Tarek Thompson stepping in, center fielder.
Tarek Thompson has a 6-game hitting streak, all 6 games here in the postseason. That
First
could be
pitch
2.
Swinging over to Perella short, on to first in time for the double play. So 2 runners were left aboard, but the Bombers do get the first run of the night as they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the first coming up here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Casasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams, getting you ready for the bottom of the second. Or sorry, check that. Bottom of the first.
We scored 6 in the bottom of the first.
Yeah,
you missed that.
I missed that part.
I think you were taking a nap.
On YouTube, Hog49 Pan says, go Bombers. Assuming that's not their Christian name. Kay Lamar says, Coach Lamar's son Drake is watching. He says, go Bombers. Francis Pryor says, needed that. Bonnie Waddle says, go Bombers, watching from Birdseye, Indiana. Mark Wilkins says, let's go Rhythm. And Kate Hilliard, Cooper Holbrook's grandma, and Poppy are listening in from Lake Murray as the first three do up here. Henry Jackson, Drew Robertson, and Henry Mosley on the bump for the Bombers. Grant Stratton. 1-0 count to start. That goes 1-1. Swung on. That's going to get down the third base line and foul.
Henry Jackson from Carson Newman University, hometown of Waxhaw, North Carolina. His parents are here in attendance. I assume they were at yesterday's game in Huntingburg. Frank and Beth. Big crowd of full count supporters at League Stadium yesterday.
1-2 delivery. Swung on. Strike three, and Henry Jackson goes down swinging. One away and brings up right fielder Drew Robertson. It's unfortunate not to get Henry Jackson there. Started off early.
One away brings up the right fielder, Drew Robertson.
First pitch swinging there. That goes foul. Nora Sills checking in, says Rhythm, let's go. Amy Travis, let's go. Finish this tonight. Lily Quartrochi, Papa and Mama watching from Exton, Tennessee. Watching grandson Harrison, number 12. Let's go Rhythm. A 1 delivery. Swung on, strike two. And Tom Plumidor says Plumidors are watching. We have the neighborhood watching. Dee and Joe.
All right. Robertson attends Catawba College, and he gets a
good shot up the middle there, and that will be the first hit of the night for the full count Rhythm. That brings up Henry Mosley, center fielder for the boys in blue.
That was Drew Robertson's 7th hit in the postseason in Game 5 for him.
Center fielder,
came in hitting
Henry
462.
Mosley.
He has been on fire here in the playoffs.
Good sized crowd here in Drakes Creek Park tonight. Pickoff move to first, not in time.
Yesterday's game, there was an errant throw on a pickoff to Drew Robertson, and he got all the way around to third base.
Yeah, that's dangerous. You don't want to do that twice.
Ultimately scored on a sacrifice fly by Ryan Miller.
That one goes in high. Robertson's going to get over towards second as it goes off the catcher's glove.
It did go behind the batter, though, so kind of wild. I don't know. I think that's probably one of those 60-40 ones, Ken. Wild pitch ruled.
I'll be sending that one to the league office to complain. 1-0 delivery. Swung on, strike one. Good movement there from Stratton.
Henry Mosley's been scuffling as well. Does have 6 hits in the playoffs, but went 0 for 5, or 0 for 4 in yesterday's game.
Big shot down the third base line, goes foul.
Just out front.
I would have scored one there.
Henry
1-2 the count.
Henry's got 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. Hard to say that he's scuffling, but he also has 9 strikeouts. So
you don't want to be scuffling. That's something that's very important.
That's true.
1-2 the count.
Henry Mosley from right here, Trevecca Nazarene University.
Pickoff move to first, check that second, no throw. Pitcher was confused going towards first there, but checked himself and ended up going towards second.
Pay no attention to what you saw on your screen. That didn't happen.
That's just classic media lying to you.
Just listen to Zach Williams.
1-2. That's a good shot towards left field. Not going to have enough strength behind it as it is caught for out number 2 by Josh Newton.
Going to take a 2-out knock right here. Maybe Tyler Franks.
Tyler Franks stepping in. Rhythm don't like doing anything until they got 2 outs.
Tyler
3
Franks.
doubles in the 5 games that he's played so far in this postseason. 6 RBIs. From Kennesaw State University, hometown of Dublin, Georgia. The son of Lacey Franks. Big hitter for the Rhythm all year.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Kerry Weaver says, let's go Rhythm, go number 12.
Telling you, last year it was the Sells Cell that had probably the most listeners, avid watchers. This year it's definitely the Harrison Travis clan. But I've noticed that we do have some Sells Cell folks on here besides Jared Sells. I believe I remember the name Joe Bush from last year. They didn't chime in, but I have the ability to see if some of these people are watching. So I guess you call me a lurker.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm lurking.
Well, you know, a lot of the fandom from last season that saw this team get to this exact point from against the same team, they didn't get to see the win. So why not check them out when they're 1-0 right now, trying to get a series clinching, championship clinching win here tonight.
Well, I got to say that might be. Is that Peyton Sells down there talking to? No, I think that's Logan Van Treek, who was on this team earlier in the year from Lipscomb. But Peyton Sells, probably a good chance that he's here in attendance. I wonder if Zach Bose is also here.
Breaking pitch gets in there. Strike 1.
I see Webb and Terry Reiser, who are supporters of Full Count Rhythm, have arrived in the ballpark. Folks still coming in. My son and the Pumpkin, little Eli, were here earlier.
Swung on, strike 2. Had the Lightning McQueen and Toe Mater.
Oh, yeah, those are his favorite toys right there. And then Mark McDaniel had to go large with showing my grandson a picture of Lightning McQueen on a video out there at Disney World or Disneyland, wherever he went.
Check swing there. They're going to ask if he went. He did not. 2-2 count.
Today's umpires, Bobby Smith behind the plate, Jake Wolf down at first base, Alfredo Burkeen out at second base, and Devin Flanagan down at third base. A 4-man crew for this championship round. Yesterday, the Bombers only had 3, though.
2-2 delivery on the way. Swung on, strike 3, and that is the third out. Full Count will leave 1 aboard, and through 1 inning of play, the Bombers have the 1-0 lead. Top of the second, we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders, topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here. Drakes Creek Park getting you set for the top of the second inning where the DuBois County Bombers lead 1-0 here in Game 2 of the OVL Championship Series. Full Count Rhythm lead the series 1-0. Grant Hotchkiss, Dustin DuPont, and Cade Goudalis.
Goudalis.
Just as I said. Bunt being laid down. Back to James and throw to first in time.
Oh, Tyler Franks might have stolen that one right there as he hops off that base just as soon as he catches that strike from Nick James. That was a great bunt by Hotchkiss.
Dustin DuPont, the designated hitter, batting in the 7th spot here for the Bombers. A good 1-2-3 inning here is just what the Rhythm need. This is outside to start the AB.
Normally, I think Ryan Miller has caught Nick James. They're rooming together with Dave and Trish Lamar this summer. But Jackson Cothran behind the plate for Game 2 here in this best-of-3 series.
I was ran by his house today. Me and the wife on our run today.
Did you wave?
I looked. The garage door was open. I thought about walking in saying hey, but...
Whoa, the garage door's open?
It was.
Oh, I wonder if Dave and Trish know that because they're in Knoxville this weekend.
Oh. Well.
Mark McDaniel's going to go over there, see if they're having a yard sale.
2-2 to count. I think that was their...
What's their address, by the way? Dave LeMabre?
That one goes high, and it's a full count.
Full count brought to you by Century Steel. My good friend Keith Hopper and his sons own that now after 25 years, I think they've been in the business. And another walk, third
All
walk.
4. Not what you want. Brings up Cade Gudalis.
Common spelling of Gudalis.
Third baseman, number 7, Cade Gudalis.
One away, runner on first.
From Lexington, Kentucky, he attends Kentucky Wesleyan College. 6'1", 190 pounds, sophomore.
Swung on, strike 1.
Gudalis did not play in yesterday's Game 1.
Lori Bailey says, I feel like a lurker now, so I'll speak up. Lori from Chattanooga, Tennessee watching.
Is Lori here? I don't know if she brought Atticus.
Hit over to
Damn,
Mims at
turn it,
second.
turn it.
Going to have a chance to turn 2
There you
on
go.
the first. Got them both.
There we go. Delayed call down here by Jake Wolf.
Never really did
But a
call it.
second inning ending double play.
So a 1-2-3 inning there needed for the full count Rhythm, and they got it. 1-0 still the score when we return here for the bottom of the second inning on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back in to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams. 3 due up here for the Full Count Rhythm. Harrison Travis, Jackson Cothran, and Drew Lowry.
Harrison Travis from Carson Newman University. Been a designated hitter here for probably the last month of the year. He's had some back issues, knee issues, had a shoulder problem. He's out of the lineup for about 9 games.
9 times. Check swing there. They're going to say he went. Carlos Lara wasn't a fan of that.
He was late getting down to first base. I don't know. Carlos must be having snacks in the dugouts, probably eating some Susie's. That's a Venezuelan candy, by the way. Third strikeout for Grant Stratton.
Now
As
batting for
Harrison
the
Travis
Rhythm,
swung and
catcher
missed.
Jackson Cawthron.
3 pitches.
Jackson Cawthron stepping in, catcher for the Rhythm.
Jackson Cawthron has been the hottest Rhythm player when he's in there in the lineup. I believe he's 5 for 7. Yes, he is. That's a 7:14 clip. Stratton doing nothing but throwing strikes.
Joe Bush checking in, watching from Southwest
All right.
Georgia. Go Rhythm, finish it.
Sorry to call you out, Miss Joe Bush. I was just glad to see you watching, checking out the broadcast this year.
That'll do it for Cawthron. Brings up Drew Lowry, third baseman for the Rhythm. Maureen Thompson talking about the double play. Double play says
Third baseman,
that's
Drew
the way.
Lowry.
I like it. Go
Just what the
Rhythm.
doctor ordered, those double plays. Drew Lowry, who has a 13-game hitting streak going right now and looking to improve to 14-game hitting streak and break the tie with Henry Mosley, who had a 13-game hitting streak earlier.
We need someone to take the confidence off of Stratton here. Lowry is the man to do it. A big one over 345 left field there will be a real confidence blow.
Ooh.
That one gets in there for strike one. That might have been the one to do it on.
I was doing a little bit of research on hitting streaks.
Really?
Yeah, I was, amazingly. Henry had...
That misses in the outside corner for strike two.
Henry Mosley had the longest hitting streak until Luis Vergara from
That's a shot
Hoptown.
towards left field. Not going to have enough range on it, and it will be caught for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for the full count. Do you want to finish your?
No, go ahead. We'll
You ready?
carry that into the next. We've got more game to go.
Got more to talk about when we return here through 2 innings of baseball. The Bombers lead it 1-0. That is. They don't get an extra run around here. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back in. Top of the third inning coming up here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams, Xander Willis, Josh Newton, Camden Gasser, the 3 due up as Nick James still on the rubber. First pitch swinging, strike one. In a 1-0 ball game where the Full Count Rhythm trail the Bombers in Game 2 of the OVL Championship Series. Check to see if he went around. They'll say he did. 0-2 count. Full Count do lead the series 1-0. 0-2 delivery. That one's popped up and out of play, keeping it an 0-2 count.
Xander Willis from Mount Carmel, Illinois, attends Oakland City University. Had a great first part of the year, but talk about scuffling.
Swung on, strike 3, and the first out here in the top of the third inning. Brings up top of the order now, Josh Newton, left fielder.
One away
for the
brings up the
Bombers.
left fielder, Josh Newton.
Xander Willis has been up to the plate 15 official plate appearances in the Ohio Valley League playoffs. He's 0 for 15. That was strikeout number 7.
Swung on for strike one. Carlos Lara Sr. says, let's go Rhythm. This year you will make it on Facebook.
Carlos Lara Sr., I was thinking about you yesterday when we were up at DuBois County in the last night for the playoffs. I do remember you after we lost and we were down on the field. You were taking pictures and had a big smile on your face, and knowing that how much fun your son had during the summer and how much fun you and your family had while you were up here on 2 different occasions during last summer. Sure missed seeing you this summer. Nick James in danger of walking Josh Newton again. 3 balls and a strike.
(3-1) delivery. That one's popped up and out of play, and it's a full count.
Century Steel brings you this full count. One of the sponsors listed in your program, I believe, is page 12.
And that one goes foul.
2 for 2 on the night. Full count, first pitch, foul balls.
Full count delivery. Goes high. All 4. Another walk. Cannot get the punch outs on the full counts.
Nick James is living dangerously with these walks. He's gotten 2 double plays. Of course, Newton, who walked to lead off the game, scored the only run so far of the ball game.
Camden Gasser stepping in, shortstop for the Bombers. 1 away, runner on first. First pitch runs inside for ball 1. Rowdy Riley says this was an awesome interview and night when On the Avenue was there on the 15th.
They're on the wrong site there.
Maybe. Give us more clues. 1-1 the count. Thought about swinging, held up. 2-1 the count now. Throw down towards first. Not in time.
Strike called, I believe.
2-2 the count, though.
Close play. The throw down there by Jackson Cothran almost nailed Josh Newton. Newton has 10 steals in the regular season.
Pops that one up. That's going to go towards James. He'll throw it over to first, and he'll get out number 2. That will take the runner to second base.
Two away brings up the right fielder, Ryan Davis.
Ryan Davis.
That's right. I remember On the Avenue rented the
Framework Athletics
hospitality tent that night.
Wow.
Rowdy Riley was here that night. They took batting practice. I believe they threw out the first pitch.
Okay,
big night. So that was. Glad you're back with us tonight.
First pitch in, ball 1.
Ryan Davis flew out to Henry Jackson out in left field. I just saw his mother, Beth, up from Charlotte.
1-0 goes 1-1. Carlos Lara Sr. says, thank you, Tim. I was thinking the same thing yesterday watching the game. We celebrated last year after the game as we had got the championship. It was a very touching moment. 2-1 the count. Was that your first time meeting him after that game?
No.
That was the first time I met him.
No, the first time I met him was I think our very first road broadcast up in Franklin at Franklin Simpson High School. He and his wife Elena were sitting right next to me up in where the sun was baking us in those concrete stands. And he had to help me.
Swung on for strike 2, and it's a full count.
Nick James throwing a lot of pitches. Once again, a Century Steel full count. Keith Hopper also in his spare time on Sundays pushes the Crybaby buggy the 9:30 hour at Long Hollow Church. He is full service.
That's popped up out to left field. Jackson getting underneath it and has it for the third out. So one runner left aboard, and the Bombers still have the 1-0 lead. Bottom of the third when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Here on the Full Count Broadcast Network, Tim Reese, Zach Williams here, getting you set for the bottom of the third inning. Hudson Mims, Levi Perrell, Henry Jackson due up for the Full Count Rhythm. Grant Stratton still on the rubber. As first pitch swinging here, gets out towards left field, getting back towards the wall,
Mims.
and he does it again. A solo shot for Hudson Mims. The last two games here at home, he has put up 3 home runs, including a grand slam, and now a solo shot here over the left field wall, and we are all tied up at 1 apiece on first pitch swinging in the bottom of the third, Hudson Mims.
Babe Ruth Mims. No home runs in the regular season, hit 3 bombs here in the postseason. And now game number 5 for the infielder from Kennesaw State, hometown, Macon, Georgia.
Levi Perrell stepping in.
What in the world are they feeding him over at Eric and Gay Sutley's house during the playoffs here?
His bat has become red hot.
He might be hitting some extra Chick-fil-A at Rivergate or Myers front porch.
That one fouled off. 1-1 the count. Coming alive in the playoffs.
Who'd have believed that?
I know Josh Carman loves it.
As everybody sitting in that dugout as well.
2-1 now the count. Maureen Thompson says, now that is the way, I like it.
Is she the dancing grandma? No, she's not. She's a mama. She's Jack Thompson's mama in Reston, Virginia.
Virginia Mims says, awesome, that's my grandson.
Virginia Mims in Virginia.
Full count.
Steals. Century steal. Not mid-century. Century as in S-E-N-T-R-Y. Full count.
And ball 4. Tried to frame that one up, but it will send Levi Perrell towards first base. And Henry Jackson to the plate. Left fielder struck out his first time up.
It's Levi Perrell's 8th walk
Left
in the
fielder,
postseason.
Henry Jackson.
Will he still
357
second?
batting average. Second.
Will he still second base?
Oh, will he steal second? I think you're talking about how many walks is he second. I don't really know. I know Gasser's got more walks than that, but there's a good chance he will, or at least attempt to.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
He's got 3 steals and 4 attempts in the postseason to go along with his 21 of 23 in the regular season. Was one of the top 2 or 3 base stealers in the league.
Check swing. They're going to say he went. 1-1 the count here. Needed a confidence breaker for Stratton. Mims coming out first pitch swinging, sending one over the wall. It's a pickoff move over to first, not in time. See if that is the momentum shift. Right after that, a walk. And now what can Henry Jackson do? Another check swing goes outside. 2-1 the count. Two-one delivery. Misses outside. 3-1. Now the aim that we had seen, control from Stratton starting to get a little bit looser here. 3-1 the count. Checking the runner. Delivers. Ball 4. Confidence getting a little lower here.
Maybe that'll get Henry Jackson going. A walk.
Drew Robertson stepping in now. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Chance to really start opening wide here, and there is step to the bullpen.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit. Not sure if that's assistant coaches for Travis Lamar, Willie Poe, and Ben Wilcoxon. I believe Ben Wilcoxon played in for the DuBois County Bombers last year, was on the championship winning team. DuBois County has won the OVL championship in 2021, 2017, and 2015. And talk about odd years. So 15-17, they were actually in the OVL championship against Hoptown in 2019, but Hoptown defeated the Bombers. So they were set to win in every other year in that odd year, beginning in 15. But they, of course, last year beat the first year full count Rhythm. The only team to win in their very first year in the league was Hoptown in 2012. Hoptown has won twice. DuBois County 3 times, Fulton twice, Owensboro twice. Full count trying to win it for the very first time tonight.
Showing bunt, pops that one up out of play. And interim GM Reed did not make
Reed Glover just wasn't ready for that one, was he?
He gave the effort on it, though.
He had his phone in his hand. He was talking to somebody. See, Drew probably tried to lay one down here again, try to go down the third base line. No.
Swinging strike 2.
Robertson singled in the first inning, but was stranded at second base.
That one fouled off. Still an 0-2 count here. Runners on first and second. Nobody away.
Drew Robertson, a two-way player for the Rhythm, but it's been a while since he's pitched. Started out pitching, but here in the latter part of the season has played out there in right field, a little bit of center field, and has hit very well. Hoping when he goes back to Catawba that his coach back there will let him get a chance to hit.
That one's fouled off again.
Graduated from Beach High School right here locally in Hendersonville. Went to Frieda Hardman down in McKenzie, Tennessee for a couple of years, then transferred last year to Catawba in Salisbury, North Carolina, where he pitched. I don't think he got a whole lot of action in the batter's box, but looking forward to heading back there again this fall.
That one popped up, and it's going to get over towards our Framework Athletic Hospitality tent. If need for a Game 3 tomorrow, still available to be rented. We hope you can't rent it anymore.
Robertson played 22 games in the field, had 12 hits and 46 official at-bats, double and a grand slam.
Ball one there. Robertson getting Stratton's pitch count up here. Hit, run, score. I like the chant. See if the Rhythm can do it. That one's hit out towards left field, will be caught for out number one.
Hit the ball hard, but right at Josh Newton, who was playing him actually to go the opposite field, shaded a little bit to the line.
This will bring up Henry Mosley. Center fielder for the full count Rhythm, and this is a spot that we've seen him do it before. 2 runners on, 1 away. Seen a couple 3-run home run shots this season for Mosley.
Henry's got 2 home runs in the postseason to go along with his 7 in the regular season.
Swung on strike 1.
So looking for number 10 on the summer is Henry Mosley. Has had 9 RBIs in the postseason as well, so that's a total of 44 on the season. He was one of the leading RBI men in the OVL.
1-1 the count. Lily Quarchochi says, bring them home. We would like that.
Grant Stratton started the first game that these two played earlier at League Stadium, went 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, did not figure in the decision as the Bombers, with 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th, walked it off.
That one away, 2-1 the count.
Bombers had 6 walk-off wins this year. 1 was a mercy rule walk-off, but 5 walk-off wins in with a 1-run lead. They've also won a walk-off in the playoffs. That was game 2 against the Henderson Flash. They won on an error that was made out there, won that ball game 5-4. Full Count has 4 walk-off wins this year, 3 by mercy rule.
That one's a high pop-up, drifting foul, headed towards the Framework Athletics hospitality tent.
Don't put a hole in that thing. That was
a gift.
That was a gift by a unanimous.
Unanimous.
Ambivalent? No.
Anonymous.
The word of the day is equanimity. Equanimity.
2-2 delivery. That one's popped up. It was coming right back here.
I mean, you had that one.
That was caught.
You might have had time to grab that catcher's mitt right over there.
Slip it on. Get it comfortable. Snagged. 2-2 the count. 1 away. Runners first and second here in a tie ball game, 1-1. Shot towards the third base line. Throw on to second for 1. On to first for the double play. As the Full Count Rhythm leave 2 on, but they get the solo shot off Hudson Mims' bat to even it up, 1-1. 3 innings of baseball in the books. Top of the 4th when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in their relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views, or the rugged beauty, It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams getting you set for the top of the fourth inning, where the Full Count Rhythm have tied it up 1-1 against the DuBois County Bombers. The three due up for the Bombers will be the catcher Chase Taylor, center fielder Tarek Thompson, and first baseman Grant Hotchkiss. Nick James still on the rubber here as first pitch swinging. That's grabbed by Cothran, throw down to first, and already the first out of the top of the fourth inning. And joining us today, here shortly, Tim Reese. Who do we got here?
Tim Reese.
Don't let Tim Reese do the honors as he's did all the prep work.
Telling you. I did practically do jump rope right there to get our field mic out for the president of the Ohio Valley League, John Bruce. Welcome to Drakes Creek Park, John. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it always.
So what brings you out tonight, John?
Well, I heard there's a baseball game.
That's a hit out towards left field, and it will get down fair. Thompson will take on and head towards second for a one-out double.
Fair ball. That's Tarek Thompson is hot. Hit into a 6-4-3 double play at his first plate appearance, but that gives him a 7-game hitting streak in the postseason. A double, one-out double down the left field line.
Henry Jackson was off more to his left there, and there was a lot of room to get in. Grant Hotchkiss stepping up with one away here.
So, John, how much conversation went into changing the venue for Game 1 of the championship round?
Oh, no more than 10 phone calls.
Swung on, strike one.
And looking at the weather, the weather patterns we've been seeing for the last week or so, it rained a lot in the north, and it's just slowly moving south. And if you look at a radar map tonight, you'll find it's a little south of here.
So you feel like a weatherman, do you?
Part-time prognosticator.
Okay.
You must have really felt it yesterday because it was a beautiful night here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. No storms came through.
It was about the same last night in Huntingburg as it is right now tonight.
I was going to say,
almost
it was beautiful there, right? Yeah.
It was a perfect night.
Right.
So these are Chamber of Commerce nights.
Mm-hmm. 1-2 the count. James Deal swung on, strike three. 2 away. Runner on second. That brings up Dustin DuPont.
It's his second strikeout of the night. So the trophy that we'll be giving out either tonight or tomorrow night, where does that reside? Does DuBois County hang on to that then since they won it last year?
They did until a few days ago, yes.
Okay, so it's just like the North Division trophy and the South Division trophy. It's handled the same way?
Yes, you hang on to it until it's time to give it up.
Okay.
And what is the name? Does that trophy have a name?
The Ohio Valley League champions, tournament champions. No big, nothing named after.
It's not a John Bruce.
No. Of course, it's 12 years old now. So.
Now, how much can I donate to make that the Zach Williams trophy?
Let's talk afterwards. We'll do that.
I might be willing to do this.
Really? I don't think you can afford it, Zach.
I'll
you can't
crowdsource
it. Not on your pay from Full Count Ministries, I'm pretty sure.
Yearly donations could be worked out.
0-2 the count. That one gets through the 5-hole there. And it'll be a 1-2 count.
Do you have a second mortgage on your home?
Well, we could always put one there. That's not a problem. See, I go to the bank of Mark McDaniel, and it'll be the Zach Williams Mark McDaniel Foundation trophy. Oh. That's the plan. We'll go for it.
Have you had a discussion with Mark McDaniel, our PA announcer, about that?
Swung on, strike three, getting us out of the top of the fourth there. One runner left aboard. Do you want to keep it here? Let's keep it here because we have John Bruce with us. John Bruce, I mean, I'd always be willing to find the name of the trophy, but 12 years as you go on, has there ever been discussions about naming it? Or I know you do. Obviously, you go to a lot of the professional leagues, and there's names on those trophies, but especially with North and South, I mean, does anybody come to mind that you would think of outside of yourself, obviously? And
well, we do have 2 Player of the Year type awards, and those are named after the first and second presidents of the Ohio Valley League. So but those were created after, like in the last 2 years.
Right.
When this was first started, like I said, in 2010, when the league was created, etc., it's just going to be the postseason tournament champions, and that was the name on the trophy. And and we really haven't had a serious discussion since then about what or who to name it after, other than that.
Right.
So we just carried forward and said, okay, this is the trophy, and it's a traveling trophy, as Tim was alluding to. You get to keep it till this time next year.
Do you have it with you tonight?
Well, this tournament could end tonight, so the answer to that would be yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been hauling it around now for several days.
Where are the white gloves? Have you had the white gloves handling it?
I have it carefully wrapped, so as not to damage it.
And if it is ending tonight, we'll have a trophy ceremony right there on the field.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good for me to know for the broadcast.
Absolutely.
Tyler Frank stepping up here for the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch into him, ball 1. 3 due up for the full count rhythm. Tyler Franks, Harrison, Travis, Jackson, Cothran, 4, 5, 6 here. As Stratton still on the rubber. 2-0 count. Welcoming Tim Reese back into the broadcast. Man of the people.
I have the commissioner of the president. I noticed in the media guide that it doesn't call you the commissioner this year.
Technically, it's the president.
Okay.
But it's kind of a dual role.
But I thought I saw something where it was mentioned commissioner. Tyler Franks grounds out to first base.
More appropriate, chief cook and bottle washer.
Well, I mean, do you wear as many hats as general manager and head coach Josh Carman, who is also chief bottle washer,
yes,
as well as sometimes bus driver for the
Did that happen last night?
Not last night, but it has happened. I've got video evidence of him being behind the wheel of the Hemphill Brothers coach bus with the Doodat Communications printing stickers. We do. Is that Brody down there? We do have a bat boy tonight, or a ball boy. It looks like Brody.
To the count here to Harrison Travis.
We had a situation that we were in traffic as he strikes out.
Again on 3 straight pitches. It'll be the second time tonight.
Yep.
Brings up Jackson Cothran now, catcher for the full count rhythm with 2 away.
Catcher Jackson Cothran.
So Josh had to get behind the wheel while we were in stop traffic, basically, but we might have to inch up, and we did actually have to inch up as our bus driver had a little bit of an emergency situation.
Well, I will not be your bus driver. How's that?
Josh does have a CDL, though, so
and I do
we were
not.
okay.
Now, I could be your pilot, but I won't be your bus driver.
Gosh, would that be awesome if we could get a plane?
Yeah.
I mean, who do we got to talk to? Hey, you Moneybags.
Hey.
Zach Williams, Moneybags.
We could try it as long as I
You
get that
crowdsource
trophy named after me.
You crowdsource that one too.
0-2 the count goes outside 1-2.
Well, it's a third mortgage on his home.
Yeah.
His wife's about to bust loose in the music business. Money's not going to be an option or an issue at all.
2-2 the count. We can always hit up Taylor Swift. Everybody else in Hendersonville hits her up for money for stuff. We could do that too. 2-2 swung on, strike 3, and that will be the third out. A quick bottom of the half of the inning as we are already on towards the top of the 5th here. And we are all tied up 1 apiece. We'll take a quick break, and we'll bring it right back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give him a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams, John Bruce, the OVL president, here for the top of the fifth inning. And the three due up for the Bombers, Grant Hotchkiss, Dustin DuPont, and Cade Gudalis. Still on the rubber here. The starting pitcher, Nick James, his first pitch is popped up and goes out of play, and a lucky fan will get a souvenir, but he or she will have to bring it back to the merch tent.
We don't have a merch tent.
Well, we need to get one.
We have a Framework Athletics hospitality tent.
Don't bring the ball there.
You have a pavilion that functions as selling merchandise.
We do. Let's see if Tyler Franks can snag that ball. And he does.
Out number one.
We didn't see it.
No. But everyone started clapping over there.
It's like the wind. You can't see it, but you can see the results. As soon as Tyler Franks starts throwing the ball around the infield and the umpire raises his right hand, that is our clues.
This brings up Dustin DuPont.
Or Xander Willis.
Xander Willis. I must have got off on my.
One out. Cade Gudalis started us off here.
1-0 count.
Xander Willis struck out in the third.
That one popped up out towards right field. Drew Robertson underneath it and has it for out number two. John, what is the plan now? Because either it ends tonight or it for sure ends tomorrow in some form or fashion. The season will be over. What will your plans be after that? Is there, a roundtable discussion about the season that was, and then you go on and wait for the next season? How's that work?
Our annual meeting is held the third Saturday of August. So basically, as you put all your stuff away and pack it up, you start making notes for our meeting, which is only 3 weeks away. And that's kind of the review. And then you get ready for next year.
Right.
And we'll have a meeting somewhere late September or October. That'll be the scheduling meeting.
That one gets in there, strike two. Is there anything publicly known that will be on the docket for the first meeting?
No, we don't publicize the agenda beforehand.
Okay.
That's a membership.
That one goes foul.
And that'll be a meeting of the general managers. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah,
and owners?
Each different team, each either ownership or general managers.
Do most teams send both? I mean,
you can send up to four representatives.
Okay.
You get one vote.
That one's hit on to Mims over at second. He corrals it. Throw to first in time for out number three. So quick innings we're getting here from both sides of the ball.
You mind if I give a little shout out?
Absolutely.
All right. I have a couple of people visiting from Wisconsin.
Oh.
I've got a daughter, granddaughter.
Cheeseheads?
Cheeseheads. They are Green Bay Packer fans. How's that?
They own the team?
All right.
I'm not sure they own the whole team or not. I think they're fans.
Oh, okay.
But Maria and Trinity. So how y'all doing? I'm trying to teach them to talk Southern.
There you
It's
go.
been a challenge all week. But they and another granddaughter that lives here Trinity and Lillian have been living in one of the bedrooms of the house, and it looks a lot like a dorm room at this point. As I opened it, looked through there this morning, when closed the door and walked away. Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't see it, it didn't happen.
And of course, I still have son and daughter live here. Son and daughter live in Wisconsin, outside of Milwaukee. So we've been having a big week. We've eaten, we've talked, we played games. We were at the zoo, the Nashville Zoo, Thursday when all this was going on. You mentioned I did all this while they were touring the zoo. Okay. They'd come out of one thing and we'd walk to the next thing. I'm still on the phone once we get to the. But they enjoyed the zoo. They thought it was really nice.
Well, good. It is a nice zoo.
So we've had a big time all week. Good. I really enjoyed having them down.
Drew Lowry, Hudson Mims, Levi Perrell due up here for the bottom of the fifth. So did you get to see the Tiger? Or were you on the phone call for that?
I did not see the Tiger.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if they saw it or not.
It's a tough one to see. It hides in the grass a lot.
When was the last time you were at the zoo, Zach?
About 2 or 3 months ago.
Really?
Yep. Our station's right there next to it. So it's an easy place to go. That one's hit on towards short. Thrown on to first in time for the first out.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. I was waving, but I must have been the wrong person.
I saw you were on the phone. I didn't want to keep you.
Babe Ruth Mims stepping to the plate.
Is this the first time that you've had this happen like this in the championship series through the 12 years?
Yes.
This being changing the venue.
Changing the venue for the games 1 and 2, yes. We did wash a championship series out.
2016. Because of rain,
correct.
It indicated, right?
We got so far behind all over, in different areas, that we ended up just canceling the whole tournament because we were not going to be able to make it up, and it just rained and kept raining. It was raining some more.
3-0 count. That one gets outside for strike one.
And about a week after we did that, it dried up and did not rain again until like October.
Hoptown was pretty mad about that, as they had a 33-9 record, I see, in 2016.
I'm very familiar.
Yeah, I guess you were the general manager, weren't you?
Yes.
At that time. So you didn't make that decision. You weren't the president. Somebody else made that decision.
That one's fouled off, and it's a full count.
Full count, brought to you by Hendersonville Jewelers, 811 West Main Street. Go see my best buddy, Jimmy Murphy. Fouled at the plate right there.
It is fouled off. Keeps that one alive.
So
yes, if you go to the Ohio Valley League website and scroll down to the media guide and start searching through the media guide for all the people who are holding records, there's a whole bunch of hop-down hoppers from the 2016 team that hold those individual records because it was a special team. It really was.
Swung on, strike three for the second out.
7th strikeout for Grant Stratton. Other than that one pitch to Hudson Mims where he ambushed Stratton in the 3rd inning on the first pitch he threw. He hit over the left field wall.
Levi Perrell stepping in, shortstop.
Hoptown won it the first year they came into the league. Get up.
Oh, the hit, and it'll be a snag over there at short for the 3rd out there. Way to get up and get that one. But it keeps it through 5 innings of baseball, 1 apiece, as we're all tied up in Game 2 of the OVL Championship Series, where the full count lead at 1-0 in the series, but tied here with the Bombers 1-1. We'll take a break. Bring it back here after the Full Count Broadcast Network. Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give him a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams, John Bruce, as we're getting you set for the top of the 6th inning here. 8:16 the local time. And Nick James still on the rubber.
Camden Gasser has walked and grounded out back to Nick James.
That goes 2-0 count.
Kyle McGrange yesterday, one of Nick James' best friends, had trouble throwing strikes to Gasser as well.
Gets across there, 2-1 now the count. Yes. So when is the off season for you, John Bruce? When are you not worried about the OVL on a daily basis?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Right after this is over, huh?
There's not a lot of activity from basically Thanksgiving to a little after the first of the year. That's a pretty slow time.
Full count.
Brought to you by Hendersonville Jewelers, Jimmy Murphy and Brian Stubblefield. They do sell you jewelry and repair it.
That's fouled off.
Because the fall, you get through the latter part of September and October, that's basically scheduling time. It's getting guys to put all their inputs in and days that you want to be somewhere special, etc. So we try to publish that by the 1st of November.
That one swung on, hit over to short to Burrell. Long throw in time.
What a hose. I'm telling you, he's been an excellent shortstop for the Rhythm this year. He throws out his counterpart of the Bombers, Gasser.
Ryan Davis stepping in, right fielder for the Bombers.
And the looking at franchises and where we're going to go and those kinds of conversations, those go year-round. But again, they really do taper off a lot from Thanksgiving through the first of the year.
That one in there, strike one called.
Ryan Davis flew out twice to Henry Jackson in left field today. John, what you think is the best number of teams that the Ohio Valley League could have? What's the optimum number?
It's either 14 or 16.
Okay, and we're
swung on. That's going to get out towards center, and on first goes Davis. That'll bring up Chase Taylor.
Third hit of the ball game for the Bombers. So we're at 11 right now. You're anticipating a 12th franchise coming in this next year, the Clarksville, and a movement of one from Franklin to Bowling Green. So that'll put 12 teams in the league. Any other discussions with other cities that you can talk about?
You can't talk about, but yes, there's 2 more conversations ongoing that are possibles for the 23 season, certainly for the 24.
Okay. So
and that gets you to 14. And like I said, when you get there, you've almost split the league at that point.
Swung on.
What do you mean by split the league?
You've turned it into 2 sub-leagues.
Like a National League, American League, how it used to be before interleague play. So you're not going to play each other until the championship round, or still going to have interleague play?
That's the conversation, and the geography determines part of that. What I call the business model, where we go home every night,
right,
drives that train a little bit. Because if you're asking a guy to get on, especially as we develop into a second time zone, it really makes a difference. and you get home at, if you're in the Eastern time zone, you get home at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just it kind of is a short day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the flip side of that is most of these guys don't go to bed before 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning anyway. So there's some argument to it, and then there's, well, now that's the way they do it anyway.
That one's hit on towards right field. Drew Robertson roaming underneath it and has it for the second out. Do you think that model will ever change for the OVO?
No, I don't think so. I think we're going to need to stick pretty close to that, because when you change that model where you go out and you stay out, it's a lot more expensive to do that. You can imagine, I mean, you're now putting up, let's just go conservative, you don't travel everybody, but you're going to travel 30 people, 35, and keep them in a hotel and feed them.
Tariq Thompson comes in swinging first pitch.
Multiple meals a day. So that really becomes a much different model. Now, when you do that, you start changing into series, which is not a bad option.
Ooh, and Tariq Thompson gets one right in the head. Cawthorn was going to throw down towards first. Thompson was in the box, and that one went right into the helmet. You could hear the pop up here, and we don't even have our field mic up.
Well, that throw probably hits him on the side of the helmet that he doesn't have protection. If he's wearing the one flap helmet, as most of them do, because the flap that if it's guarding his face, it's covered. It's on the pitcher side of him. The catcher's throwing it on that left ear side. So hopefully it got mostly helmet. Let's see, he's right behind the pole. He does have a two-flap helmet on. Okay. So
it definitely hit helmet. I heard that smack on the helmet there.
I'm telling you, that's a tough play by a catcher. You don't see that very often, where a catcher throws down to first base on a ball that's probably over the plate. Typically, if it comes inside and he has the ability to come behind the batter to throw around him, he'll do that. But the batter has every right to stand right in that batter's box and not move out of the catcher's way to allow him to make a clear throw down to a base. You can do that first base or third.
Is it a dead ball, or is the ball still live?
No, it's a live ball.
Could they have gone?
Yeah. Runner could have run down to second base as that ball carried back to the backstop. Looks like he's going to stay in the ball game. Tariq Thompson's having a fantastic postseason. Collected his 10th hit in now the 7th game that he's played here in the playoffs. Leading the team in hits and RBIs. Came in hitting .474, 9 for 19, now 10 for 21.
And he hits one right up the middle.
Yeah, must be okay.
2-out single there. Almost got the throw back in for Mosley on the tag over at second, but not in time. And there's runners on first and second with 2 away. And that brings up Grant Hotchkiss. James trying to punch out this side.
Today's attendance, 428. Might be the largest number we've had all year here. 735, I believe, yesterday at League Stadium, but year number 2 for the full count rhythm. I'll take 428.
That one's popped up and drifting out. See if Lowry might have a play on it. Don't believe he will.
Off the tree that we need hacked down and falls safely to the ground.
Now, how do we get that done, John Bruce?
I believe that is a council. You have councilmen or commissioners here?
We have aldermen.
Alderman, okay. You need a local alderman to talk about that.
There we go.
1-1 goes 1-2.
We just need Andy Gilley. That's who we need.
Or you need a chainsaw and a ladder.
I mean, it looks like it needs some pruning anyway. We got some dead branches coming out.
Exactly.
So
1-2 delivery.
Get foul.
That one swung on and heads towards left field, but will go foul, keeping it a 1-2 count.
Yeah, I'm not talking about taking the whole tree. I'm talking about cutting out the dead branches that you see.
Yeah.
Well, and the other ones with the green things on it that would get in your way.
They sometimes get in the way. That's why I tell my wife I was out trimming today, and she didn't come outside at first, so I just kept on going. She finally came out, and she goes, "No, not that one, not that one." I said, "Well, how do you not do trimming anymore?" That's how you do it.
To just mess up real bad.
You
and
do
they'll
it
stop
wrong.
asking
You do it wrong, or not the way your wife wants you to do it. So she says, "I'll do it." I said, "Okay." Just get it off
I'm
the
gonna
house.
go take a nap.
Yeah, man, I'm tired.
2-2 goes full count.
Full count brought to you by go Turf Troopers tonight on this one. Turf Troopers, formerly owned by Josh Carmen, now owned by Justin Valentine.
That swung on and hit hard towards right field,
here.
and it will get gone. A 3-run shot that gives the DuBois County Bombers the 4-1 lead.
Grant Hotch's second home run of the season. So they have their 12th home run of the year. I think they have 1 in the postseason and 10 in the regular season.
Designated hitter,
So not many, but that one's pretty important right there as a 3-run bomb.
Ross Spurgeon will give a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram mound visit. Of course, we want to say thank you to Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, as they are a title sponsor all season long. Check them out online at rhythmcdjr.com and give them a call at 615-733-4999. That number, 615-733-4999. Your hometown home run dealer.
So 2-out home run there by Grant Hotchkiss. He's now 1 for 3 on the night.
And that will bring up Dustin DuPont. First pitch swinging, that will go foul.
So Rhythm going to have to come from behind here on game 2. We're losing 4-1 here against these Bombers back on, I believe, July the 15th? Yes, July the 15th. Ended with a 9-run 8th, ended up winning the game.
That's going to get a shot out towards left field, and we'll get down in no man's land.
4th hit of the inning for the Bombers.
2 away, runner on first now. And that brings up Cade Goudalis.
Third baseman, Cade Goudalis.
So after the Bombers walked off game up in at League Stadium back on June 23rd, they were winning 4-1 here, and it took a 9-run 8th inning by the Rhythm to come from behind and take a 10-4 win. So let's see if Rhythm can do just the same thing.
That one's a high fly ball out to center, and Levi Perel grabs it for out number 3. 1 man left aboard, but a 3-run shot gives the Bombers the 4-1 lead here in the top of the 6th. John Bruce, you want to hang around one more?
I'll hang one more, sure.
I know you got to get down there and press the flesh. So we'll take a break. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams, John Bruce here as the bottom of the sixth. Henry Jackson, Drew Robertson, Henry Mosley due up here. Need to get something going top of the order as it's an 0-1 count to start it off.
Rhythm need the top of the order to get going.
1-1 count now.
Henry Jackson has struck out and walked. Was erased on a 5-4-3 double play.
1-1 delivery. Swung on. Strike two.
There's been several double plays tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Two by the Rhythm, one by the Bombers. Henry Jackson did not strike out much at all in the regular season, and he's struck out more as the postseason has come upon us.
2-2 the count.
Good eye.
And it's a full count now.
Full count brought to you by Hendersonville Jewelers. 811 West Main Street.
You know somebody there.
I do. Several good guys. That ball's fouled at the plate. What are we here tonight? I got 5 for 7. Ken, what do you got?
5 for 6.
Okay, well, you're wrong. I got 5 for 7.
There is a disagreement here in the press box.
I got 3 for 5 for the Bombers and 2 for 2 for us.
Full count delivery swung on, and Jackson down on strikes again.
He is having trouble with that high curveball. Got to lay off of it.
This brings up Drew Robertson.
8 strikeout for Grant Stratton.
The only walk-up song that
Your
I remember.
favorite walk-up song. I have no idea. What is that from? A movie or something? What is that from?
I don't know. That's a shot towards center field, getting back and caught up at the warning track for out number 2.
Robertson put a charge in that one, but
I don't know the name of it, Tim, but evidently it was used by the New York Mets reliever coming out of the bullpen, the closer, and then a year or two.
And how do you know that?
This year? Okay. So now you know.
You know that because Larry Gore just told you that, or you know that from?
I knew that. He confirmed it.
He confirmed it? Oh, okay.
Henry Mosley stepping in. 0-1 count.
I thought he called that a strike.
Yeah, he did. Makes it 0-2.
Come on, Henry. We got to have you, buddy.
And that one misses high. 1-2 the count.
Stratton is pitching a fantastic game here. Only giving up 2 hits. One was a home run. One was a single in the first inning.
And swung on strike 3. John Bruce, your night is over here. I think we got you 1 inning too long.
All right. I'll do one more.
No, I think
one more shout out.
One more shout out
to my lovely wife. I'll be home on Monday, so that in following along with this whole conversation. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I enjoyed it. Enjoy what you do, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, John Bruce. America's guest.
America's guest.
There you go. John Bruce, president of the OVL. And we have to take a break through 6 innings of play. 4-1. The Bombers have the lead over the Rhythm here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here. And we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen, Tim Reese.
Caleb Marks from Trevecca Nazarene University on in relief of Nick James, a right-hander, 6'1", 180-pound sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Attended Siegel High School, the son of Nick and Cindy Marks and the brother to Tad. Grandson of GP and Monty in Lebanon, Tennessee, and Peepaw and Dixon. And Papa in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Not from Stranger Things.
Not from Stranger Things. I don't know
You
what
don't
that reference.
catch that reference?
I don't have that one.
All right.
Caleb Marks in the regular season has 6 appearances, all in relief. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. He has 2 appearances in the postseason, facing Xander Willis to lead off the 7th inning for the Bombers.
A 1 count here. Make it 0-2. Xander Willis, Josh Newton, Camden Gasser, the 3 due up for the Bombers. Top of the 7th inning, 4-1 your score.
Whoa.
Oh, and this is outside.
Tried a little bit too hard to bring that one back. These two, the battery here, the pitcher and the catcher, played high school baseball together. Caleb Marks and Jackson Cothran played at Siegel High School.
Going down on strikes. Xander Willis, it'll bring up Josh Newton with 1 away.
Left fielder, Josh Newton.
Full Count have been in this position before. 4-1. This isn't new to them, being behind.
They're in the exact position against this team right here at this field just 15 days ago. But that was
On the Avenue
Ethan,
was here that day.
Yes. Ethan Bell was on the mound, and he pitched 7 strong innings, gave up 2 hits, just like Grant Stratton has. 1 run. It was an unearned run. Today's was not unearned, but so not sure how long they'll let Grant Stratton go. But
yeah, I wonder how the I understand some of the contracts and stuff have certain innings they can't reach. I do wonder how the coaches use them here with just the last 2 days officially on the schedule. Especially could be the last day today if Full Count able to win.
Stratton threw 49 innings in the regular season, which was a lot compared to a lot of other pitchers. Caleb Marks now has a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Josh Newton. 0 for 1, 2 walks and a run scored.
Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Marks coming in. Brings up Camden Gasser now.
Marks has the highest strikeout per 9 innings
brings
for
up
the
the
Rhythm,
shortstop,
albeit
Camden
only 6
Gasser.
innings in the regular season, but 16 and a half strikeouts per 9 innings. Pretty stout.
That one misses high, 1-0 count.
Got a softball tournament all around us. It's a older women's. I think it's 50-year-old, 60-year-old women that are playing. Somebody said there was an 80-year-old playing in one of these softball games earlier in the day. Thank goodness it was not one of those 95-degree and 102 feels like temperature.
3-0 count here. Probably wouldn't be a tournament if it was one of those high heat index games.
3-0 to Gasser.
And 4 straight balls.
Something about Camden Gasser. Hard to pitch to him. Second walk of the game. He had 2 walks in yesterday's game.
Ryan Davis stepping in.
Ryan Davis.
Right fielder for the Bombers.
Ryan Davis 1 for 3, came in hitting .385 in the postseason.
1-0 count. 5 straight balls now.
Almost looks like Caleb Marks maybe trying to overthrow now. After getting those first 2 strikeouts, maybe trying to blow the ball by.
That comes the strike. 1-1 count. Swinging, strike 2. 1-2 the count, 2 away, runner on first. Here in the top of the 7th, where the Bombers lead 4-1. Ryan Davis in the box. Camden Gasser standing on first. And that one misses. 2-2 count. Two goes high, ball 3, and it's a full count.
Full count brought to you by Turf Troopers, fertilizer, weed control, grub control, outdoor pest control, and aeration and seeding. Call Justin Valentine, 615-522-7708.
And it's ball 4, 2 straight walks. Rhythm pitchers got to start figuring it out here. Can't keep walking people aboard.
Chase Taylor stepping to the plate. He's 1 for 3.
Catcher Chase Taylor.
From the University of Evansville.
How many total walks are we at right now?
I believe that's 6 walks. 4 by Nick James, 2 now by Caleb Marks.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat to Taylor. That one in there for called strike 1.
Marks only had 1 walk on the entire season. That was in the regular season. In his 6 innings, 3 innings in the postseason, had not walked a batter. So a bit unusual for Caleb Marks. He had an injury start the season here for the summer league and went the entire month, I believe, of June without pitching. Started throwing in July in relief, an inning at a time. Did an excellent job, and that's why he's throwing here in the postseason.
Hit on towards Perrell, throws over to second and got the 3rd out. 2 left aboard. And the full count Rhythm still trail the Bombers 4-1. Bottom of the 7th coming up, and it's stretch time here at Drakes Creek Park. We'll take a break. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams. Stretch time as we are getting you set for the bottom of the 7th inning. As Tim Reese has visitors here in the press box. 3 due up here for the Full Count Rhythm. Tyler Franks, Harrison Travis, and Jackson Cothran. As Stratton is still on the rubber for the Bombers. First pitch swinging there for Franks. That one goes foul. As Tim Reese has a sucker in his mouth now.
Not just a sucker.
That one's popped up and gets over towards third base.
Drop in there. Ooh.
And it is caught for the first out.
This is a rally pop handed out by Beth Jackson, Henry Jackson's mother, when the team needs a rally. So Kennedy Carmen and her posse just brought one up. Apparently several
posse,
people
huh?
in the stands now have a Tootsie Pop. She brought me actually my favorite Tootsie Pop, which is a cherry, a red Tootsie Pop.
I guess I don't look like I need it.
No, you apparently. You're not fun like me. I don't know what's going on, but apparently I'm the fun one.
0-1 goes 1-1.
Those girls just don't know you. That's the whole deal, Zach. I mean, I go to
I
church
have a
with
mouth,
them.
I have hands. I could use
Here,
a sucker.
Here.
You want to share?
Yeah, you can have some of mine.
Catch cooties that way.
I mean, you've been tested, right?
Nope.
No?
2-1 the count. I wore a mask all day, though. And
Get
that's
out of
a
here.
shot towards left field. It's headed towards the parking lot and not far enough. Allowed out 2.
Might have been foul when he caught that ball right on the line. Did he say foul? There's a great catch there by Josh Newton, a great jump on it, but I thought Harrison Travis got that one.
Stepping in, Jackson Cothran, catcher.
Now batting for the Rhythm, catcher Jackson Cothran.
We need some rallies in the chat. See you watching, but we're not getting much in there. Won the count.
Sorry, I'm doing my part.
1-1 now. Lori Bailey says, I'm painting my kitchen as I listen. I'm taking a rally pop break. Nick Gilbert says, rally, rally, rally.
Nick Gilbert, you mean the guy who's just standing right behind me?
Yep.
That Nick Gilbert?
Intern for the afternoon stretch over on Nashville Sports Radio.
Does he wear a shirt that says intern on the back? Because my wife is looking for one of those shirts that says intern. Or maybe Tim's intern.
And that one was fouled off back into the glove for strike 3. And another 1-2-3 inning.
10th strikeout by Stratton. He has now gone farther in a game in this game than he has all year. 8 full innings.
7.
I'm sorry, that's 7 innings.
7.
Okay, never
here.
mind, cheddar cheese.
4-1, the Bombers lead. Top of the 8th when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here getting you set for the top of the 8th inning where the Bombers lead the Rhythm 4-1. Tim Reese.
Going to save that for the bottom of the inning. This right here. I'll save it for the bottom.
Due up here for the Bombers, Tariq Thompson, Grant Hotchkiss, Dustin DuPont. Showing bunt there. As strike one will get called.
Caleb Marks still on the mound for the Rhythm. Inning number 2.
One the count.
5 left-handed batters in the lineup.
That one swung on, hit towards Franks over at first. It'll go foul.
So last year's game or team was coached by Kenny Thomas, former coach at Vol State, and he retired at the University of South Carolina at Aiken. And this year's team coached by basically a son of Kenny Thomas, who raised Josh Carman. Josh Carman trying to get that championship that eluded KT last year. You got a full count?
Full count.
Full count brought to you by Turf Troopers. Down in the dirt. Or the turf. Turf Troopers.
Another walk.
Third walk by Caleb
First
Marks.
baseman, Grant Hotchkiss.
It's going to be 7 total. Grant Hotchkiss stepping in.
Hit a 3-run homer his last time up. I wonder if he's going to lay down a sack bunt here.
He will. And that one pops up hard up to the net.
He will try.
Needs something to change. Mr. Momentum needs to change his address. Pickoff move to first, not in time.
Grant Stratton is slinging it for the Bombers. He's retired 14 straight Rhythm batters.
Marks is not wanting the runner to go to second. One the count.
Two stolen bases in the postseason for Tariq Thompson.
2-1.
He tied for the lead with Xander Willis and Camden Gasser for the most for the Bombers. Pitch called strike.
2-2. Not talking about Jordan. And that one's hit out towards right field. It'll get down. Robertson will grab it. And runners at first and second now with nobody away.
Rhythm don't need any more runs to be added, so in a precarious situation here in the top of the 8th inning. Definitely going to see a bunt, but we're going to see a new pitcher come on.
So we will take a break. We return. We'll see who we got on the rubber here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, Every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Casasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to the top of the 8th inning with a runner on first and second. Bombers leading at 4-1 with nobody away. We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the full count rhythm.
Will Newell from Lipscomb University, 6'8", 230 pounds, sophomore from Tallahassee, Florida, on in relief of Caleb Marks, a right-hander business management major, son of Charles and Amy Newell, is on. I believe this is his first appearance in the postseason. It is.
Ladies and
Will
gentlemen, may I have your
Newell
attention, please? We have a Hemphill Brothers
in
call
the
to
regular
bullpen.
season.
Now pitching for
8
the Rhythm,
appearances,
number
4 were
21,
starts.
Will Newell.
0-2 record, 17
Newell.
innings. Give up 21 hits, 20 runs, 16 earned, walked 6, struck out 17. He'll be asked to come in and throw strikes here. There's 2 on, nobody out. Dustin DuPont, the designated hitter. He was last night's catcher. Left-handed hitter he was from Danville Area Community College. Probably will be asked to lay down a sacrifice bunt and move these runners to second and third base. So if Will Newell could throw a fastball up high, it might entice DuPont to pop a ball up here. Not bunting.
First one in the turf. It was low. 1-0 count. One-0 delivery. That one swung on and fouled off. As you hear the cavalcade of children headed towards that ball. One the count.
Dustin DuPont has 0 sacrifice hits in the regular season.
That's a hit towards center. Henry Mosley getting underneath it, and he has it. And the runners will stay where they are. So 1 away. This brings up Cade Goudalis.
Third baseman, Cade Goudalis.
Sounds like we have some kids having fun beneath us. I don't like that
Good,
here
we
at the
gotta,
ballpark.
Got to absolutely stop
Gotta
that. That's
stop it.
awful. This is a baseball game here. What are you guys doing? Having fun?
Right-hander versus right-hander. 1-0 to start the at-bat.
DuBois County Bombers fans are having fun. Not so much the Rhythm fans watching and here in attendance.
2-0.
Nice stop by Jackson Cawthorn right there in a breaking pitch in the turf. If you're not familiar with Drakes Creek Park, the infield area and the areas in front of the dugout are artificial turf. The outfield is natural grass.
Runners go. Cawthorn went to throw there, but
he didn't want to drill another Bomber player in the head as Goudalis was right in his throwing path. Stolen base by only the guy at second base, Tarek Thompson.
Runners at the corners now.
Runners at the corner brought to you by Long Hollow Church.
Ball 4. Bases are loaded now. Out in any bag. That was the plan all along. Xander Willis, 9-hole hitter, stepping up.
See if we got.
Second baseman, Xander Willis.
Thought maybe they might pinch hit for Xander Willis. I know Drew Howard is on the bench, not starting tonight. He started the first 6 games of the postseason. Had a hit in each of the first 5, but Xander Willis is still wearing the collar, 0 for postseason.
First pitch in there called strike 1.
Will Newell looking for the strikeout here or a ground ball right back to him. He can do a little 1-2-3 action to get out of the inning. Looking for a prescription from the doctor.
In there for called strike 2.
You know the DP, the Dr. Pepper.
Double play. And that one swung at, but occupied base there will be strike 3, 2 away. Gets us to the top of the order here. Josh Newton, left fielder with bases loaded.
Josh Newton.
Newton from Georgia Southwestern College, roommate to rhythm relief pitcher Carson Plumidor. Newton is from Locust Grove, Georgia. Originally attended Chattanooga State. Nice block by Jackson Cothran. Saved a run there.
Rhythm pitchers just not been able to find the strike zone consistently.
Have struggled. Nick James went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs that were earned, walked 4, struck out 3.
That one's in there, 1-1 count. Been a tale of 2 games, though, from last night to tonight.
Absolutely. Although McGrawns did walk 5 batters in his 8 2/3, was able to strand the majority of those.
That one chopped at slowly. Perel with it, throw to first in time, and Will Newell keeps no runs from coming in as it leaves 3 Bombers on the base paths. 4-1, still your score. Bottom of the 8th when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Casasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reed, Zach Williams, Brandon Jaggers also showing up here.
Of Jaggers Construction that you'll see flash across the screen from time to time.
Drew Lowry set to lead us off. Hudson Mims, Levi Perel following that.
Grant Stratton still in the ball game for the 8th inning. He's gone 7 2/3 as his longest stint of the year. 95 pitches as he begins the bottom of the 8th against 7, 8, and 9.
And first pitch called strike 1.
Lowry 0 for 2. So it was at this time 15 days ago that the Rhythm threw a 9 spot on the DuBois County Bombers which was the second, tied, I guess, for the second largest inning. Get out of play. It will. 9 runs, the largest runs per inning put up by Full Count against the Franklin Duelers on July 6th. They actually put an 8-run inning in the same game on the first, in the first inning of that game, so that ball's fouled off down the third base line. So they put 8 runs up in the first inning and then 10 runs in the 7th at Franklin. Then against these DuBois County Bombers, they put 9 runs in the 8th. Had 5 large innings with 7 or more runs during the year, which was tops in the Ohio Valley League. Owensboro had 4. DuBois County Bombers had only 1 until they got to the postseason, and then they had 1 in the postseason.
That one fouled off, keeping it a 1-2 count here. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate coming in tonight.
And there's Ava Jaggers, one of the delivery girls. Struck him out on a breaking pitch that Lowry just could not put the bat on. The 11th strikeout of the ball game by Stratton.
Keeping it going here.
Second
Brings up
baseman,
Hudson Mims, who has the lone run on the board as he's first pitch swinging.
Grant Stratton, really not a large strikeout pitcher, as he had only a little over 6 strikeouts per 9 innings. But he is mowing down the Rhythm batters tonight. That pitch gets in there on the outside corner. So says home plate umpire Bobby Smith.
Thought about going around there, held off. 1-2 count. Once again, I want to thank Chick-fil-A of Rivergate for providing the meals for both teams, as well as this broadcast booth tonight.
The press gang, press box gang.
The rhythm section.
I thought that was the...
It's everybody
I
who's a
thought
fan
you
of
were
the
going to
rhythms.
change that to all the people who are supporting and rooting for the Rhythm.
They're part of it.
Listening to the broadcast and here.
Ken and Mark support the Rhythm. That's swung on for strike 3.
12.
Brings up Levi Perel.
We actually don't need 9-run inning. You know, a 3-run inning. But settle for a 3-run inning right now, wouldn't we? Or maybe even 1.
Just anything. Give me a base runner.
Yeah. Somebody get hit by a pitch.
Where one? Perel, let's do it.
We got ice.
That's a breaking pitch. Just beautiful right in there. Stratton having the game of his OVL career tonight at the right time for the Bombers.
The next out will be the longest outing for Grant Stratton this year.
You said that last time.
I did, but I was wrong.
This time you mean it?
I was wrong earlier when I said that Freed Hardman was in McKenzie, Tennessee. And I had my, my fact checker. Freed Hardman's located. They've moved it from when I was at school at Belmont, where it used to be.
I was over by your alumni today.
There we go. Stepped on my cord, couldn't hear me. Moved it to Henderson, Tennessee, and Bethel's in McKenzie. Okay. We used to play Bethel, Lambeth, Union, Freed Hardman. Very close. 3 balls and a strike to Levi Perel. Could we get somebody on base?
That's a shot
down
towards
that line.
right field.
That might be trouble.
And it will be fair ball. Perel on his horse, heading to second. He's going full steam ahead towards third. And throw over to third, not in time. And it's a 2-out triple, giving some energy to the boys in blue. That'll get us to the top of the order now. Henry Jackson And if you could get somebody going and he could jumpstart this team, it's Henry Jackson. After that triple, been waiting for him to get something going here. First pitch swinging, and that one goes foul.
Only the third hit of the ball game for the Rhythm.
One the count. Once Bombers got their third hit, that's when they started pouring things on. I believe that was with 2 outs as well. 1-1 delivery. 2-1 the count. That one misses. 3-1 the count.
All right, Henry, if he puts one in there, give it a ride. Give it a ride. Oh. Zach coming out of his seat. Full count. Brought to you by Long Hollow Church, formerly known as Long Hollow Baptist Church. Living out our God-given calling as we follow Jesus and make disciples every day. Located at 3031 Long Hollow Pike.
That one's popped up high, drifting possibly out of play, and is out of play for a full count foul ball. That's what Henry wanted to do.
He just wanted to add to the stats. 6 for 8 is the official.
He could have sent that one curveball to the moon.
He was expecting it.
Yeah, true. Full count to Henry Jackson. And it's ball 4. And he will speed down to first, and it's runners on the corners for the full count Rhythm. Brings up Drew Robertson, right fielder.
Runners at the corner brought to you by Hendersonville Church of Christ, supporting full count Rhythm in the program. And out of the Bombers dugout comes, I'm not sure if this is Travis Lamar. I think I'd know him if I see him, but I don't think that's him.
Number 37. For any of the Bombers fans that are watching, you could possibly let us know who that would be. Because otherwise it's
well, it's Travis Lamar, Willie Poe, or Ben Wilcoxon. I don't believe it's Ben Wilcoxon. I don't think he was a pitcher for the Bombers. So that is walk number, I believe that's walk number 3. As Levi Perrell broke up the 15, 16, 17 straight batters retired by Grant Stratton. So we didn't have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We had a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit. So runners at first and third. Runners on the corners. Drew Robertson. Could he tie this game up with a big fly? 1 for 3 on the night. Singled in the first. Lined out to the left fielder in the third. Flew out to deep center field in the 6th.
Emily Fromm says pitching coach is Willie Poe.
All righty, thank you.
First pitch in there, called strike 1. And that brings our first pitch after a mound visit to 28 and 35.
Wait a minute, I got to get my rally sucker back in my mouth.
It didn't do too well last time. Pickoff move over to first, not in time.
Pretty sure Henry Jackson's going to stay put here at first base. Give a larger hole between first and second for the left-handed hitting Drew Robertson. 2 for 5 and scored 2 runs in yesterday's game.
That one misses. 1-1 the count. Getting a little too into this game, Tim.
You're an excitable boy here tonight.
Man.
We were going to, oh, sorry, excitable man. Thought we were going to be even keeled.
Oh, true.
Equanimous.
Equanimous. 1-1 delivery.
As Zach keeps readjusting his entire chair.
It's just uncomfortable today. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you're a nervous Nelly.
I am today. 1-2 the count. That's a good shot up the middle, and that will score 1. 2 out single there for Drew Robertson, scoring Levi Perrell.
Speaking of an excitable boy.
And 4-2. Now the new score. Runners at first and second. And that brings up Henry Mosley.
Here's Travis Lamar.
That will do it for Stratton, and that is a key right there for the full count rhythm, was getting Stratton off his good night. And here we go. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll let you know who the Bombers are bringing up to the rubber right here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here. And we have a Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen for the DuBois County Bombers.
6'4", 220-pound junior David Ellison from Lincoln Memorial University, a teammate of Ty Boyd over there at LMU, hometown Morristown, Tennessee. And he is on for his, I believe it's his 4th appearance. Where are you, David Ellison?
He's on the bump right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at hitters for DuBois County, and he doesn't have any plate appearances. 4th appearance of the postseason. Thrown 3 1/3 innings, given up only 1 hit, no runs. Has walked 5, struck out 3. And he has pitched on the 24th, the 25th, and the 27th. That's Madisonville, and both games against the Henderson Flash. Only threw to 1 batter in that Madisonville game, but an inning in Henderson and then 2 innings in the game that they won.
Huge hole over there between third and short.
For the moment.
Swung on strike 1 to start it to Henry Mosley.
So a 2-out rally started by Levi Perrell's triple in the right field corner. A walk to Henry Jackson and an RBI single by Drew Robertson has runners at first and second, and number 3 hole hitter Henry Mosley at the plate.
That one in there called strike 2. 0-2 count quickly here to Mosley. All OVL player of the year.
David Ellison pitched in he started actually the first game of the playoffs in 2021, went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, did not figure in the decision as that game was won in the 10th inning by the Bombers.
Goes outside. 1-2 count.
Henry Mosley looking for his first hit of the ball game, 0 for 3. Good time to get it right here. Sitting on 9 home runs in his summer season.
Good shot out towards center field. It's going back towards the center field wall, and it will get down. 1 run will come across. Second one coming in. Tied ball game here at Drakes Creek Park. Full count Rhythm, tying it up. Henry Mosley, all OVL for a reason and showing up when they need it. A 2 RBI double, and it brings big Tyler Franks to the plate.
Now batting for the Rhythm.
Henry Mosley just had to stay with it. Stay confident, realize that he's been a good player all year long for the Rhythm, and he has come through here in this bottom of the 8th inning. As I said, we didn't need 9 runs. 3 runs would be helpful, and that's exactly what the Rhythm have here in the bottom of the 8th inning. All those runs will be charged, my word from Kim Hayes from yesterday, charged to Grant Stratton, who finishes with 4 runs, all earned runs. We're all knotted up at 4.
First pitch into Franks, called strike 1. Another man who can put a charge into a ball.
Yes, he can. He's looking for his first hit of the ball game as well. Took a healthy hack there.
0-2 swinging. 2 away, runner on second. All tied up at 4. Here in the second game of the OVL Championship Series.
Tyler Franks had 8 home runs in the regular season, tied for 4th in the OVL.
1-2 the count now after a high ball 1.
4th in the league in slugging percentage at .636, 32 RBIs.
That misses on the outside. Harrison Travis waiting aboard.
Harrison Travis also played in this playoff series last year for the Rhythm. 2-2 count.
Big swing and a miss there, and that will set down Tyler Franks for the 3rd out. But it was a huge bottom of the 8th inning as it was 3 runs come across, and we're all tied up at 4 apiece. Top of the 9th. Wouldn't want it any other way when we come back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here for the top of the 9th inning, and it's a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen as it's a tied game 4-all here with the Bombers and the Full Count Rhythm. Tim Reese, who do we got?
Jack Thompson from Virginia Military Institute, 6 foot, 180-pound junior from Reston, Virginia, the son of Gene and Maureen Thompson, grandson of Grandpa in Richmond, Virginia, and Grammy in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. He's on for his 3rd appearance here in the postseason. He's thrown 1 2/3 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. And he is on to keep this game tied here in the top of the 9th inning as Will Newell, Caleb Marks, and Nick James have gone the first 8 innings. Jack Thompson hoping to get a 1-2-3 inning and get his teammates back in the dugout to score 1 run.
Bomber, shortstop, Camden Gasser.
Camden Gasser, Ryan Davis, Chase Taylor due up. 0-1 count to start the AB.
Tough part of their lineup.
That one misses inside.
Gasser's walked twice and grounded out twice. Has not scored tonight.
That one's hit towards center. Mosley getting under it. Has it for the first out. The Rhythm faithful here.
428 strong. There's
One away brings
probably
up
a
the
few
right
Bombers
fielder,
fans that
Ryan
made the
Davis.
trip.
Mingling.
I saw a few over here on the first base side stands that had Bombers shirts on.
That brings up Ryan Davis, right fielder.
1 for 3. Singled and scored in the 6th inning. 101 of you on Facebook tonight.
As
Where
first
did that?
pitch, that one misses. We're going to talk to Bobby Smith after the game on that one. Win, lose, or draw. Exact same pitch. He gets across for strike 1.
A little more of a tail on that sidearm delivery from Jack. Don't call me Armstrong Thompson.
2-1 the count here.
Wonder if his girlfriend Jordan's listening in. You weren't? Were you around when
I
we?
was.
Well, okay, you were here when we had that conversation.
Swung on, strike 2. One of the biggest moments of the season. Let's talk about
let's talk about Jack Thompson's
That's probably
girlfriend.
what it was.
Well, I messed
That's
up.
on par
I
for this broadcast, really.
I mean, I guessed that her name was Lucy. I should have guessed her name was Jill. I mean, that would have been absolutely perfect.
Swung on, strike 3. As Jack Thompson says, don't worry, boys. I'm pitching down here. 2 away.
2 away
Brings up
the
Chase
catcher,
Taylor.
Chase Taylor.
Who woke Mark McDaniel up? I'm telling you, what's a 3-run bottom of the 8th inning that ties the ball game? That will wake up a PA announcer.
It's
won't
that Chick-fil-A of Rivergate chocolate chip cookies got in the left hand.
I wonder if Linda Hunley made that chocolate chip cookie herself.
First pitch in there, called strike 1.
The chicken man's lovely wife. She's the hen, I guess.
Swinging, strike 2.
You go, Jack Thompson.
Letting it sling right now. 1 strike away from moving out the top of the 9th. 0-2 the count, coming set, delivered. Swung on, strike 3. Tried to pull it back, but couldn't do it. And the boys in blue were juiced. Bottom of the 9th coming up. You're not going to want to miss it. Back after this.
Go anywhere.
Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Bottom of the 9th inning. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here for hopefully the final time.
That's a good rally pop right there.
Rally pop's coming in clutch. And a throw out to center field there.
Did it
like
nail
Chase
one of the
Taylor.
umpires?
No, it just went to the right of him there, but a big story brewing here as Harrison Travis due up that is, who played in both series against in the championship series last year,
2021.
Designated hitter Harrison Travis.
Could he be the hero for the full count rhythm and walk off in style, bringing the championship trophy here to full count rhythm? Here we go.
Harrison Travis was 1 for 4 in game 1 last year.
Harrison Travis does it! He gives it a ride, and that will do it! The full count rhythm are your 2022 OVL champions, and it's on the bat of the back-to-back full count player, Harrison Travis. Celebrate Travis family, Chattanooga, all over the state of Tennessee. Harrison Travis gives it an absolute bomb, and the full count rhythm win 5-4. What a game. You cannot write this any other way, folks.
A walk-off winner.
Harrison Travis in the bottom of the ninth. A first pitch home run. And they do it. Cannot write the story any better here as the crowd of players jumped him all the way towards second base. And the 2022 OVL championship belongs now to the full count rhythm.
There you go, Kenny Thomas. Brought it home for you, you and Miss Judy.
What
Head
a tremendous night here, as on the camera there you see Josh Carmen, and last year player, this year coached Carlos Lara, Ross Spurgeon, the coaching staff this year, who had a tumultuous start before the season even started. Josh Carmen thrusted back into the head coaching role just a week or two before the season started. And this full count rhythm team, who won last night on the road handedly, has a tough outing here back at home in game 2 of the series. Gets the walk-off win, and the full count faithful got every dollar back for what their ticket was worth tonight. As this was a tremendous ball game, and the full count rhythm win it 5-4. We will take a break. We will have trophy ceremony coming up here in just a few moments, so don't go anywhere.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Casasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here after an electric Game 2 and final to the full count season, but also the OVL championship matchup between the DuBois County Bombers and the full count Rhythm. The Rhythm, who all night not able to get a hit, stuck with 2 hits almost all the way through 8 innings of play, and then in the 8th inning get a 3-run boost, tying them up 4-4 apiece. And a solo shot on the first pitch of the bottom of the ninth from Harrison Travis to walk it off in ultimate style here to win their first of many OVL championships in only the second year. Last year got to the dance, not able to win it. This year, they will be taking the hardware home. And here shortly, John Bruce, he's waiting for the team over there at home plate. He has the trophy in hand. He looks like the lone man on the field right now. And he's saying we got to hurry this thing up here.
He's ready to get home.
Okay, Rhythm.
He's done this almost 11 times now, I guess.
Well, we have to give an assist to Beth Jackson for the rally Tootsie Pop.
Waiting to give you your trophy at home plate, your 2022 championship trophy to head coach Josh Carman and your Ohio Valley League champion, Full Count Rhythm.
Mark McDaniel announcing Josh Carman accepting the trophy. That's a hard-fought trophy. Means a lot to that guy holding it right there, Tim.
He's been invested in this thing since the first conversation that Full Count Ministries ever had to bring on a college team under the umbrella of Full Count Ministries. Jacob Oldham, executive director, Josh Carman, a number of people, Grant Edwards, Brandon Jaggers, John Smithson, Nathan Davenport. I hope I'm not going to miss somebody here.
Well, there's too many to think. I mean, you look at especially the whole group, just everyone. I mean, this team. We say it every night. You know, it takes a village for this team. There's so many people from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom that, you know, help out with not only the broadcast but just every bit of what is Full Count Rhythm baseball. And there's so many different people, supporters. Once again, check in on the streams here for the broadcast every single night, to the people who are always in the stands here, to just so many different people.
Host families, mentors. I didn't even mention earlier about the mentors. Each of these young men have had a Christian man standing beside them the whole season long. In the supporters, you see the kids that are down there representing families that have been invested all summer long in each of these 35, actually 38, as the Sills are leaving, heading over.
Team taking their group photo with the trophy right now.
Oh yeah, this celebration will go on for a little while. I know I'll plan on getting down there when we sign off here.
We'll be down there as well. And what a tremendous night, tremendous season. To get there last season on the first year of the team's creation and not be able to win against these DuBois County Bombers like they were hoping to. And first last year in the OVL, this year second in the OVL, first in the South Division. But they get their second chance at romance, and they take advantage of it. Harrison Travis, cloud 9 right now he's got to be on to hit that shot, first pitch, and get one over the left field wall for a walk-off winner, 5-4, winning the series 2-0. Tim, you want to go through the final numbers of this ball game?
I said it earlier. Some of you may have been with us. Full Count had 4 walk-off wins this year. 3 of them were by mercy rule, so not quite as exciting. The lone walk-off was a 14-inning game where the lights went off. Another memorable game that was against Henderson, who was actually the #1 team in the OVL this year in record percentage. But this is the first walk-off in the playoffs for Full Count. Now, next question I'd want to ask John Bruce is, has there ever been a walk-off home run in a championship game in the Ohio Valley League? I'm going to guess no, but it happened here tonight. Harrison Travis. The DuBois County Bombers finished with 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Full Count 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. 2 big home runs, actually 2 big home runs and a double. Home run by Hudson Mims that tied the game in the 3rd. And then Grant Stratton shut down the Rhythm batters about 15 in a row until 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Levi Perrell with the triple down the right field corner got it started in the bottom of the 8th. A walk to Henry Jackson, a single by Drew Robertson, and then a 2-run double by Henry Mosley drove in the tying runs. And then a 1-2-3 top of the 9th by Jack Thompson, who gets the win. David Ellison will take the loss. But the first pitch of the bottom of the 9th inning, driven way out of the park in left field by Harrison Travis, who did not have a big home run year for the Full Count Rhythm. Actually had only 2 in the regular season. And that was tonight was his 2nd postseason home run. So finished the year with 4 home runs, but nobody that I would have wanted to be in that spot more than Harrison Travis with his 2nd year on the Rhythm squad, and not only a crowd favorite, but definitely a team favorite for this Full Count Rhythm. So these guys will party probably tonight, probably gather tomorrow to give back all their equipment, and then say so long to host families and teammates. Probably get on the road back home either tomorrow or Monday morning would be my guess. But what a great ending to the 2022 season as the Full Count Rhythm get their first OVL championship. The first of what we hope are many championships, as Josh Carman will try to put together another championship winning club for 2023.
I wonder where the ball is.
That's a great question. I bet you somebody went and got it. Gallatin. Yeah,
it's over.
It was hit toward Gallatin.
That ball might have just landed. Hard shot there. And Tim and I want to say thank you to all the people that have watched alongside. I mean, there's so many once again to go through that there's just impossible to name all of them. The people that were from last season that continue to watch this season, and hey, 2023 is going to be going to have a hard job for that team, because they're going to have to follow this team, which has progressively so far for this Full Count Rhythm only gotten better and better each season. So 2023 has to go perfect, I think, and not lose a game.
Well, I don't know that that's going to happen, but I do want to say congratulations to DuBois County. They honestly, I'd hate to be in that North Division with DuBois County and all their history, but Henderson Flash, who have actually won the North Division the last 2 years, have been defeated by DuBois County both times in the playoffs. Just having a hard time getting over that hump. That would have been a tough series for Full Count Rhythm to play against Henderson as well. But DuBois County, when they get in the playoffs, they know how to win, as testimony to their 3 championships in now 5 times of being in the OVL championship round. But congratulations to Travis Lamar and his staff, Willie Poe and Ben Wilcoxon, for a great season. They bring it on in the playoffs. As the Rhythm do not lose a game this year in the playoffs. They go 6-0. And I was trying to see, I believe we had an 8-game winning streak there at the end of the year, which tied a winning streak of 8 games earlier. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 games. So the Rhythm in the regular season had an 8-game winning streak and a 7-game winning streak, and finished the year with an 8-game winning streak. So, again, congratulations to DuBois County, but tremendous, tremendous game here. Very exciting. And thank you to the press box folks, Mark McDaniel, Ken Stegall, our official scorer all year long. Another great year. All of us are going to be sad tomorrow that we won't have a game to look forward to. I know I will. I'm already looking forward to next year. And I know you've got high school football to call, but it's been a pleasure all year long to be next to you and call games. So thank you, Zach, and thank you, but mostly to our folks who've listened in. Obviously, we're down now. We had 100 plus. Now we're down to 29 on Facebook.
Those 29 are the rhythm section.
Well,
that's the rhythm section right
there. It may be, but some of them are probably down there waiting for their team to get off the field and come over and congratulate. But thank you all very much for a great year here in 2022. OVL champions, the Full Count Rhythm.
We had one request at the beginning of the broadcast for our final verse of the season, as this is the final broadcast and the final time we'll be here till the 2023 season. Can't get here soon enough. I'm already ready. Let's go ahead and start at the next season. Why not? Maybe we can get John Bruce to scoot it forward a little bit.
I don't think so. But Mimi has sent in Bible verses all year long, and she sent in 1 John 5:13. I write these things to you who believe in the name of the Son of God, so that you may know that you have eternal life. The whole Bible is written for that. So, folks, you can win a lot of games, but if you don't have Jesus in your heart, then in 100 years it won't matter who won this baseball game. So hopefully you recognize who created all that has been created and recognize that he sent his son, Jesus Christ, to die for your sins and mine. So if you don't know that, I pray God, Holy Spirit will reveal himself to you.
And if you want to check out more, check out fullcountministries.com. Plenty of resources and places for you to go right there. It's a great launching point for anybody that's on the broadcast. We appreciate everyone that's been along with us the whole season. We appreciate the entire team, the entire staff, everybody that's made this season possible. But this ends tonight as your Full Count Rhythm are the 2022 OVL champions. We will see you in 2023. God bless.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.